Thank you. And today being a day for firsts, I will be calling our first question virtually. And I call Senator Roberts.
Thank you, Mr President. Can you hear me?
It's all good, Senator Roberts.
Thank you, Mr President. My question is to Senator Birmingham, representing the Minister for Energy. I commissioned the highly respected economist Dr Alan Moran to review government economic and energy data and to calculate the true cost of climate policies and so-called renewable energy. He delivered his report to me last week, and a copy has been sent to every member of federal parliament, including Senator Birmingham and the Minister for Energy. Dr Moran's work cannot be sensibly refuted, since he uses the government's own data that used to be published in a consolidated form until the cost of intermittent solar and wind energy sources became so embarrassingly and devastatingly high. Is the Minister aware that the true cost of climate policies on households through electricity prices is a staggering $1,300 per household per year?
The Minister representing the Minister for Energy and Emissions Reduction, Senator Birmingham.
Thanks, Senator Ryan, and
Order.
And I thank Senator Roberts for his historic question, at least in that sense. Mr. President, in relation to the report that Senator Roberts references by Dr Moran, I have not seen a copy of that report. It may well have been sent to my office, and I'm sure the Minister for Energy will find an opportunity to review that work at an appropriate time. In terms of the questions of energy prices, Mr President, our government is certainly determined to continue our work to reduce energy prices wherever we possibly can. Since July last year, we put in place our price safety net to cap standing offer prices in the energy market. And for residential customers who were on the highest standing offers before 1 July last year, they could well be better off by up to $666 per annum in New South Wales, $590 in South Australia, or $725 in South East Queensland, in Senator Roberts' home state. These reforms are making tangible differences to household energy prices and are bringing them down. Our introduction of a reference price requiring retailers to advertise offers in a way that's transparent and easy to compare has, according to the ACCC, seen the cheapest market offer, as at September last year, some $290 to $355 lower in New South Wales, $262 lower in South East Queensland, $330 lower in South Australia. Indeed, average wholesale electricity prices as well in the national electricity market in the first quarter of this year were the lowest since the fourth quarter of 2016. Our reforms are making a difference in terms of energy price at the wholesale level and the retail level.
Order,
we will continue to work to reduce them.
Before I call Senator Roberts, can I ask senators to maintain silence just until we get the volume levels right so we can all hear Senator Roberts ask the supplementary question? Senator Roberts.
Thank you, Mr President. Is the Minister aware that the true cost of so-called climate policies and renewable energy on household electricity bills is not the 6.5% that government reports? It is a whopping and devastating 39%.
Senator Birmingham.
Thanks, Mr President. As I said in my answer to the primary question, I've not reviewed Dr Moran's report, and I'm not aware that Minister Taylor or his department have done so either. Our focus continues to be as a government to get energy prices down whilst meeting our emissions reduction obligations, whilst also ensuring reliability in the energy markets. And we are recording achievements across all of those three spheres in terms of meeting our emissions reduction obligations and commitments that we make as a country, improving and delivering more reliability in the energy grid despite some of the challenges there have been previously, and as I was outlining before, getting prices down at a wholesale level, at a retail level, for households, for businesses. The ABS tells us we've seen reductions in the national average retail price over the last year. That benefits both households and businesses. And the AER has shown in a recent report that high standing offers have been eliminated. These are tangible differences flowing through in electricity bills for Australia.
Time for the answer has expired. Senator Roberts, a final supplementary question.
On average, your government incentivises $8 billion of incentives each year for malinvestment in parasitic green energy projects. That results in a net loss of jobs in the economy. Analysis of Spain's experience indicates that with every green subsidised job, 2.2 real jobs are lost. With over 1 million Australians losing their job and unemployment rising due to COVID-19, shouldn't the government be stimulating job creation, not job losses?
Senator Birmingham.
Thanks, Mr. President. And look, I assure Senator Roberts, as I do every member of this chamber, and indeed every Australian, that our government is working as hard as we can to create jobs to help Australia out of the economic disaster created by this pandemic. Our work in terms of supporting and sustaining jobs throughout the pandemic through programs like JobKeeper has been recognised as world-leading. Our effort in terms of deploying other policies, such as the Home Builder program, to head off potential declines in the construction industry, our effort to support the creative arts sector by attracting more production into Australia and supporting job generation and creation there, our efforts in terms of skills investment that Senator Cash is leading to make sure that Australians who may not have work at present are able to retrain for the future, is all about creating jobs and helping Australians to get back into the employment market as we recover.
Senator